And talk about the NPP Delegates Congress while you do your hand washing this morning. Over 140,000 delegates of the opposition New Patriotic Party are expected to elect a presidential candidate for 2016 on October 18, 2014. The election will take place at several polling stations chosen for each of the constituencies. The delegates include 10 national executive members, 40 members of the Council of Elders, 27 past national officers, 45 members from external branches, 432 regional executives, among other delegates. 3 candidates will be contesting the party's presidential candidate on Saturday. I'm sure you recall why we have just 3 candidates after the shortlisting was done. From 7 to 5, 2 others decided to leave the race for the others to run. The 3 other 2012 presidential candidates, Nana Akufo-Addo, former Minister of Trade and Industry, Alan Kojo-Tramontaine, and the party's Member of Parliament for Asante Mampong, Francis Adaininmo. Nana Akufo-Addo won the Super Delegates Congress, I'm sure you remember, with about 80% of total valid votes cast in August at Saturday's event. The party is holding a press briefing to outline preparations made so far. And my colleague Kobna Chen Chen has been on standby for us, and he joins me now over the telephone. Kobna, thanks for joining us here. Tell us what's happening.
Well, Kemini, I'm right here at the National Headquarters of the New Patriotic Party. We're given the information that there was going to be a press conference today at 10 o'clock. As of now, we still don't know what exactly the press conference will be about, but we could only speculate that it is to just let us in on the process, how the entire process is going to be like. But if listeners and viewers would recall, Johnny has already given an exclusive as to that. We already have that info. What we have currently is that the election is going to be done across all 10 regions of the country, 275 constituencies, plus 1 more center here at the national headquarters of the party, making it 276. And the election is going to take the form of the general elections that's usually conducted by the Electoral Commission. That aside, the collation and the subsequent declaration and all is going to be sent to the EC strong room, and then the information brought down and the declaration done here at the national headquarters. The other time there was something like this, the declaration was actually done at the Children's Park, but this time around we are told, barring any hitches, barring any last-minute changes, the declaration is going to actually be done here at the party headquarters. We've been here for some time now. We've been told, though, that some executives are upstairs having a meeting. We're told they came in quite early to have this meeting, probably get to know the exact things to tell the media. As to what is really happening up there, I can't really tell, but as soon as they come down, we'll try as much as possible to get as much info to the people who are watching us all across Africa. Now, maybe one other thing I could chip in is that the balloting has been done for the 3 persons who are vying for the race. Now, in number 1 on the ballot sheet, will be Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, and number 2 on the ballot sheet is Francis Adaininmo, and number 3 on the sheet will be Alan John Kojo-Tramontaine for the October 18 Congress, as I mentioned earlier. So basically, that's the little information we have here. We are still waiting. I can see some persons coming down, though not the executives, but I've seen some party persons coming down here. So I'm supposing any moment from now, we should be starting with the press conference.
Tell us about security. The last time a press conference of this sort was organized, you and I remember what happened over there. Tell us about security this time around.
Indeed, Kemi, the last time we all did not envisage what we saw on TV. Quite a number of things happened that many wouldn't usually associate with a party like the New Patriotic Party, a party that usually touts itself as one of the most democratic parties in the country currently. But this time around, nothing really has changed. I don't really see any police persons here. It's just a usual day at the party office, I suppose. The only difference is that there are quite a number of cars, there are quite a number of media persons here, and a lot more cameras than we ordinarily see on the usual day here. But it seems to be the case that they are assuming, or they are not thinking that anything untoward will happen. It seems everything is just going to run smoothly. So we are just waiting. I haven't seen any police persons. I haven't seen any, even for the party security. I haven't seen so many of them. I've seen just about 2 of them or so, not so many of them. So we are just waiting.
Kobna, thank you very much for that information. We'll get to you for some more at midday. You may want to stay on for that conversation at midday. Also at midday, news just coming in. The Interior Minister, Mark Woyongo, has been speaking on arrangements the country has made on today's match between the Black Stars of Ghana and our Guinean counterparts. This arrangement is to ensure that no one enters the country with Ebola. For more on what the arrangements entail, make time to watch News Today at midday with myself when I see you again. In the meantime, I believe we've had an insightful hour here on News Desk. I'm totally grateful for your company. But it's time for me to part ways with you. Good morning.